Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Gemini for April 2021. Keep in mind, my friends, it's a general message, so take what you feel resonates for you, disregard the rest, my friends. Always remember to keep an open mind, a discerning mind as well, and an open heart throughout these messages. Take what you feel resonates for you, like I said, and disregard the rest. Go about your day. But if it does resonate, still remember, no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, my friends. The choices you make, the steps you take, and how you get your fulfillment in this world. To me, that's personal freedom. That's personal power. It lies at the tips of our fingers and at the soles of our feet, my friends. So use that power wisely. I just also want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this kind of stuff, if this resonates, if you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. I'd love to have you along this ride. So before I get started as well today, I just want to let you know time is fluid, right? So I'm asking Spirit for a message to come through in April. We're half through April. This is April 15th. So this message may be for April, may be something that you're currently dealing with, but if you see this later on, it still may resonate. So we may be picking up on a past situation, something from a past life even, or something that hasn't happened yet. So keep an open mind, my friends. I'm also going to take a moment to ask Spirit to join us. So I'm going to ask any of your spirit guides to jump in who would want to be here for the highest good of the entire collective watching, as well as Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron and my team of light, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you guys who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible and delivering messages that are only for the highest good of all of you guys watching, but hopefully for the most far-reaching of audiences. So guys, if you do like this video and you're not already a subscriber, please hit subscribe, and guys, please give it a thumbs up. Help me support my channel. I truly appreciate all of your support. I want to apologize in advance as well. My birds may get a little bit loud right now. They're stuck in their cage because my female kiwi hurt herself and is missing a little bit of feathers around her neck, and I don't want her getting around out and bouncing into walls right now. So I'm in the bird room. They may be kind of noisy. So let's get in here what we have for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you get a whole lot here. So this is spiritual advice. We have 4 cards, and Spirit saying, hey, take the bottom. So the bottom is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. If it's nice enough where you are, one of the best ways to get grounded is just to take your shoes off and earth, my friends. Walk in the moss, walk in the grass, walk outside on the pavement, but let those beautiful feet touch the ground. So there is a lot of different things that you can do for grounding exercises as well. One thing that I'm hearing is just when you take your shoes off, even if you can't go outside, spread your toes apart and imagine your toes digging into the earth and spreading their roots out wide. And as you do this, imagine pulling all these nutrients from the ground up into your body. What you can do while you do this as well to kind of make it a finished circuit is ask Spirit to bring light down through your crown as well and have both of these energies meet at your heart chakra, meet in your chest. So there's right away Spirit saying this is what we need to do, but connect with nature. If that's not what you want to do, like if you don't want to do the grounding, I suggested just get out into nature. Pay attention to the birds. I heard the bees, the butterflies, the sounds of the trees. Get out into nature and allow that to help you ground as well, just to be connected in this physical plane to this earth realm. We also have the Council of Light. I think a lot of you guys, whether you know it or not, are being guided, and that your Council of Light is very, very active. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. For some of you, you may be getting kind of like telepathic connections or communication with your guides as well. I definitely would suggest for some of you throughout meditation, speak to this Council of Light, ask them to guide you, and know that I always call in my team of light. I think that's probably who this is. I'm also a Gemini, guys, so full disclosure there. But I think that throughout this month, Spirit's really, really helping you in the higher realms, in those unseen realms, to help you push forward into the places that are going to help you flourish and be the best for you. So getting out into nature is definitely helpful. I'm going to read a little bit of the Council of Light to you once we get the rest of these cards out. But we also have here the Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And a lot of this, yes, they may be Council of Light members, but you also have ancestors. So this is great because not only do we have maybe ancestors on this in the spirit realm, or helper guides, ascended masters, and those souls that are kind of overseeing your journey here, going, hey, go here, go here, go here, do this. It'll be really helpful. But you're also reminded that you are one of the keepers of the earth, that you're here, that your ancestors prayed for you. So that's really gorgeous too. You are not alone. Your ancestors are here to guide you. We get align with your life. What is not aligned and what needs to change? And I think that this is really cool card because it shows kind of like a mirror and all these fractured or pixelated things. Like the things need to be put back together because they're not quite aligned properly. And you, I think, are going to know on a real intuitive level what it is that is not aligned in your life. What's happening, what's going on. I heard triggers, addictions, even just the word is crutch, right? Just something that we lean on to get us through, but it may not be the best for us in our world. For some of you, it could be, I heard, like you're going to school for something you know is not right and you don't want to do it, but you know the money's there. For others of you, this is like relationships or friendships, family situations, just or even just things that you do. I even heard eating habits. I know that one's probably for me, but things that aren't aligning us with our highest good. So anything that could be self-sabotage or anything like that. The last card that came out here is yes. Just say yes. My God, this is actually a wonderful spread so far because I think it's important that if we know what's not aligned in our world, do you want to change it? Hell yeah, I do. Do you want to go further in your life? Yeah, you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe that's what's fear. Maybe there's fear attached. And I would say that if there's a lot of fear in your world, if you're finding a lot of anxiety, if you're feeling like you lack the confidence to push forward and go in the directions of your goals, this is where, what do we know we're not aligned with? Well, there may be something I heard blocking solar plexus as well, that feeling of self-confidence and feelings of self-worth and that action-oriented space that gets it going. For some of you, this is also root chakra for sure as well, when we're getting things grounded. Gemini, you guys are also, because we're an air sign, we have Mercury as our ruling planet. I think a lot of you guys are psychic. A lot of you guys are probably always in tune and you're connecting on a really high level, very spiritual level. But this is where it's really important to remember, in order to maintain our energy levels, we have to stay grounded. So get your ass out for a walk. Get on, I heard, the treadmill, use any kind of workout programs you have at home, but just move your body as well. Connect in with this body. Say yes to experiences when they present themselves. And remember, in this world, you're not alone. Like I said, your ancestors prayed for someone just like you. Your star ancestors prayed for someone just like you. And the Council of Light, your Council of Light, those souls that chose to help oversee you and help keep you safe, to help guide you, they're on your side. This is pretty powerful stuff too, because when you got ancestors and Council of Light, your mission on this world is a pretty powerful one. So what I heard is, now listen up. It's up to you again on whether you listen to that or not as well, right? For some of you, you may find, like I heard with align with your life, some of you may find that you've been aligning with this, you've been doing everything for everyone else, and you've been listening to spirit, and you feel like at this point you're ready to say yes and push play on your own journey. That's the time to do it then, because I feel like as well, that's what spirit's asking you to do, is push play on your own journey. So I actually want one more card from this deck. Tell me more about Align Your Life. Now, they gave me two, and the bottom of the deck is the Age of Light. I took it again because I think these guys have a lot to say. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And before I even read the other two cards, the Council of Light and the Keepers of the Earth are here saying, You've been training for this for lifetimes. So if you don't feel like you have the confidence or the skill to move forward, you've already been doing it for lifetimes. So if there's something in this world you've already been doing, but you don't feel confident enough to put yourself out there, do it. I think you'll be surprised at the outcome. So the other two cards that we have here, we got play. I want to show you that first because that's so cool. It's time to push play on your world and push play on your life. It's time to push play. It's time to celebrate. It's time to have fun and not take ourselves too seriously. Yeah, you got a divine mission. Stay grounded. Yeah. But we need to play. We need to remind ourselves that we are here on this earth and we're not just here to create positive change and to raise vibrations. In order to do that, we have to ourselves have our vibration being high, and being playful, I heard, is so important. So remembering to stay playful. And we also have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, talks about seeding the light, laying foundations, and a divine plan. Okay, they're reminding me I said I would read to you from Council of Light, so I'm going to do that right now. The yes card, I'll say what it says in the book is yes, 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 yes. Whatever is there, go for it. Someone offers you a chance to have fun and to be playful and to just kind of like get out of your head for a while, say yes. And what I heard is this actually helps us stay grounded too, because it's tying us back into this physical world and creating sensations of joy and happiness for being here. Because I think, as well as what I heard is for some of you starseeds, you've had maybe a difficult path. And definitely, you guys, I think your whole life have had spirit looking out for you. Your whole life, you've been groomed and trained to do what you're about to do or what you're already doing. So have no fear that what you're meant to do in this world, you're going to do it. That's going to come into fruition. You just need to, I heard, follow Spirit's lead. And again, press play on your life. That is one beautiful message. So, the Council of Light. So I'm going to hold the card up. If I say something that triggers you, or if I make you feel a certain sort of way, what was it I said? How did it make you feel? And is it attached to something, like is it attached to trauma? Is it attached to something that needs to be healed? And how can you use these feelings, this empowered vulnerability on a day-to-day basis to create positive change in your world? So the Council of Light. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, we live in a world where free will reigns. They cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask. Just say yes. That just say yes was me because we already have a yes card. Okay? They can help you with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to help you They're willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light being angels, and guides devoted to the raising of the earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them you receive your personal mission, like a spirit world United Nations. They will thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity, guidance, and regarding your personal mission. Put in your requests and let them get to work. So it says here, there's an affirmation that could really, really help. Of course, my birds are going to get really loud here, but you may want to repeat after me. So it asks you to take the card and hold it over your heart. We don't have that, but we have our hands, and there's energy, beautiful healing centers in our hands. Take your hand and put it right over your heart center. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Plant your feet on the floor and take a deep breath out. And say with me, Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way, and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. And this is really important, because when we are thanking the Council of Light and allowing them to come in, it's because they're helping us to get experiences, mind, body, and soul. That's a perfect trinity, a holy unity of us being connected to spirit in this body, in our soul, and understanding our soul mission. But that also means being very connected to the world that we are trying to help raise the vibration of. And that means for ourselves, before we can help anyone else change, we need to do that for ourselves as well, to help raise that vibration. So play, dance. I heard meet, but meet people, right? Speak to people, have fun, do things that make you feel alive. So I'm going to now move into the Wildwood Tarot and see what advice Spirit has for us. I'm going to move these cards up here a little bit and see what Spirit has for us, please. Thank you. So Gemini, you get these. The Archer, I've shuffled crazy like. This has shown up in almost every reading. It came up in the last one, which I just did. What did I just do? Pisces, it's showing up again for you guys. And this Archer is about taking aim and unafraid of going in the direction that they are meant to go. They have learned a lot of lessons. They've worked on their aim. They're ready. They're aiming their bow and they're going to shoot their arrow. They know where they want to go. And I think this is really important. We also have here the King of Vessels, which is the King of Cups. You could have a water sign in your life, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of you may be on the cusp as well, or have water in your chart. This guy definitely represents air, but I'm also picking up on the fire with the power to do, because you have to use these muscles to pull back that bow and to very skillfully choose where you would like it to go, where you'd like it to land. And I heard there's a whole lot of accuracy and precision that needs to be done here, right? You wouldn't just pick up a bow and try and shoot it towards your direction and expect it's going to work if you've never actually done this before. So 3 cards that came out upside down was the Seer, which is the High Priestess, number 2. I definitely feel like you may identify as a divine feminine, but this is also, even if you don't identify as a divine feminine, because the Archer is a very masculine card too, with this Heron, the King of Vessels. It's talking about getting in connection with spirit. To also, I think this may be where either you guys have finally mastered or you're starting to understand the messages that Spirit's giving you, your purpose, your mission, and that this also to me is definite meditation and asking you to connect with your Council of Light, to connect with the spiritual healers as well, as what I'm hearing, that are here to help you, to protect you, to ask the Council of Light for help, as well as here Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, her showing up and to reminding you you're seeding the light. What does that mean? It means that you're going from place to place to place to place to place, and the light within you is shining so bright that a little bit of your light is helping the people around you. That's seeding the light. And I almost feel like it's like going around. Okay, so they're showing me Christmas lights like all over the world, right? And it would be like if these Christmas lights are all attached to a string, let's say, but only some of them are screwed in, so there's a couple lights going off but there's a lot of dark. Your job, okay, your mission in this world is almost like to go in, and I see you screwing the light bulbs in. Now that doesn't mean that it's you necessarily, but I think it's your light. It's the light that you bring that are all, it could even be like something that you say shines a light and their light bulb comes on. So a little bit more light is possible, a little bit more light is available, and people are seeing the light a little bit more, so this world is just lit up a little bit more by, and the thing is, what I'm hearing is it's by you just being you, and this is your mission, whether you know it or not, right? But this light, it lives within you. For some of you, definitely if you identify as a light worker as well, what they're saying, we have the 6 of Stones here, and in this deck it's about exploitation. This is making sure that you're not giving your light to just one person or one group and giving it freely and allowing them to deplete you. You're not going to be exploited. This is done in a way that makes you feel whole, that makes you feel wholesome as well and lights you up, that the work that you're doing is actually going to help light you up and not drain you. And they're really reminding you that there is a distinction here, because we can give all of our energy to a job or to a person and just feel drained, like we're not actually seeding any light, we're just helping feed this person's ego, or giving them our time, right? And this is something different. What I also heard for some of you is just to watch out for narcissistic personalities, because you're so giving and so caring that these people can feed off of that, and you're so loving that you're going to be giving the love that you have. And this is where it's like, hey, make sure that everything's in balance, so you're not giving and giving, and someone else is just taking everything that you have. Okay, so we have the Page of Bows that came out here. Could be a fire sign, a younger Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But I actually think this is you taking those first steps into going, you know what? I'm about to hit play. I'm going to press play in my life. I'm going to have fun and be joyous, and to be, there's this, I heard like immature, but it's not an immature, it's a playful thing. It is time to play. Have fun, right? Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't allow other people to exploit you, and have fun and be playful in what you do, because this is also going to help you stay grounded in this world. So they're telling me to take the bottom of the deck, which is the Two of Vessels. And under that's actually jealousy, and we have the Moon, and they're saying to take one more, which is the Nine of Bows and respect. The Five of Vessels under here is normally the Five of Cups and feeling sad, or like, distraught is what I heard. But in this, it's ecstasy, having fun, giving yourself permission to hit play in your world, to play, to dance around. And that I heard as well, they got the Ten of Bows, responsibility, and ending to something difficult there. I dropped a card as well. Which did I drop? Play. They remind me again, play, it's important. So there could be within a partnership, we have jealousy here that's showing up. Something about the Moon, so maybe hidden, and it's been a really difficult road. You actually could have, now I'm hearing this for some of you, this won't be for all of you, there could be a relationship you're involved in where there's still secrets or there's distortion. They're showing me here the Moon showing up much larger than life on the water. And the water's still moving, right? And also they're reminding me, the Moon and the tides, the way the Moon can actually affect the water. There may be something here that lies in the unconscious that is fueling kind of feelings. If you feel jealousy towards someone, that may make your relationships feel difficult. You may actually have somebody in your world who, what I heard is, and it's back to this narcissistic kind of thing, if you felt exploited at all within relationship, it could be because somebody knows how to play you, is what I'm hearing. My birds are so loud here. So just make sure that you're seeing things clearly. If you're being given or painted a picture of life or of something that's happening, see through this, right? Know that not everything is it seems here. With the Nine of Bows here showing up and the Ten of Bows, it's like, I think you are going to be putting an end to that stuff, because it's not helping raise your vibrations, right? If you're feeling heartbreak, if you're feeling jealousy within a commitment or within a relationship, this is not the Two of Cups. This is something else. So Spirit's also reminding me that we may actually have, like, I heard like a jealous bone in our body. And it does not necessarily mean that just because we have a jealous bone in our body that our partner is actually doing things to make us jealous or to upset us. Not everybody is going to have somebody, and I heard manipulator, right? A master manipulator. Not everyone has a master manipulator in the world. This is just, some of us may have some baggage, really, something from old relationships, where we need to really kind of look in ourselves a little bit and go, oh, you know what, like, I didn't realize that it even affected me, but I'm really taking it out on this person when it was this person who did this situation. I heard could even be inner child stuff as well. So just knowing as well that even though, yes, it takes two people within a relationship, however, some people may be a little bit differently. Like, not everybody subscribes to the idea of monogamy. I heard, like, not all third-party situations are bad. This could be a friend. And yes, while most relationships take two, there could be more. Like, I watch a lot of TLC, okay, and there's sisters' wives, there's finding sisters' wives, people who are really toying with the idea of what a relationship needs to look like. However, at the end of the day, Spirit's reminding me as well, is even though family structures can differ, relationship structures can differ, this is also talking about, though, that it's still about the connection between two people. So even if there's 4 people within a relationship, it's really important that each individual or people are connecting on a one-to-one basis here. So experiencing ecstasy as well, this could be sexual, even though it's in our heart space. I feel like Spirit's reminding you to press play on your life. So if there's situations, relationships, or home lives that are just draining you, you have every right to make a change that's going to affect your heart in a positive way as well, and to feel this kind of love and nurturing. And I think this is also being choosy in that if you have a relationship and you're being given and shown red flags right away, to listen to them, right? To listen to your heart as well. And with this moon, I definitely feel like some of you could have a moon in Cancer as well. This moon card to me always represents Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the moon, whereas Gemini, you guys are ruled by Mercury. So just remember as well that sometimes things that are weighing heavy on our heart, they're going to, I heard, project. We may be projecting, right? So we may be seeing things distorted a little bit too because we're looking at a past situation. So this is where it's really important to stay grounded, to trust your instincts as well. But I heard communicate. There's a lot of fire here as well. With the 10 of bows, the 9 of bows, and this page of stout, which is fire again. Could be Leo, Aries, or Sag. You could have that in your chart. But I think it's just really important to remember where you're going, to hold love in your heart as well. You could be connecting with the water sign. You could be connecting with any number of things, or this could just be on your own. Going, you know what? We want Spirit saying, we want you to strive for this kind of love. We want you to strive for someone who's going to water you, and everything's an equal give and take within balance, as well as, to me, this is also reminding you to get yourselves out into nature. So stay grounded. Try and remove the distortion is what I heard. So again, this could be someone who's not fully truthful as well. Could be lots of different things, or even within an existing relationship. There could have been a past where things were a little diluted, or not. Diluted isn't the word. They're showing me just delusion. Someone has been feeding illusion. Okay, this card for sure. And I feel like it's just really time if you meet, and it could be in a past. This could be a past situation of someone who knew how to twist the story, and it was really hard for you in your relationships, and now is the time to say, no, that's an old narrative, and I'm going to change right now. I'm no longer going to be exploited. I'm very clearly seeing through the bullshit in a situation, and I can see my own worth, and as well as I can stand tall in my pride. But this is connected to your heart space, because it's like you don't need to have someone toy with your heart and toy with your emotions. So I'm going to take the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. It is time to purify the past, purify our emotions, and if there's places where we're still holding attachments to someone who's long gone in our life, we're going to realize, okay, it's time to purify this, because some of the things I heard that they instilled definitely could have been a relationship, just somebody who, I definitely hear a narcissistic individual, okay, somebody who needed you to feel a little less powerful so they could getting a stronghold over you kind of stuff. And this is where it's like that needs to be purified out, because you're not that person anymore. You're not in that situation anymore. You have fog and veiled, and I don't normally read these cards in the reverse, but it's in the reverse because I think it needs to be lifted. This is also about both rain and fog are things that can skew our vision, right? Make it harder for us to see the clearer picture here. And I think this is important because there may be things that are foggy, but we need to purify. Some of you, this may be, it's just time for a good cry, because if we have a lot of pent up emotions, and some of us can't cry, some of us don't cry. But if you are a crier, this may be what it is, literally. Others of you, the rain is, it's raining, where I live anyway, in Ontario, it is raining, and I think it's like a purification. It's washing away all the old stagnant energy to make something better. There's more to that. We also have the ocean here with the ebb and flows, and stone people and vigilance. That I think this is important to remember, that no matter what you weather, no matter what the tide brings in, no matter what the changes that happen in your world, it's important to remain strong and true to you, right? That these rocks, no matter how many crazy storms they endure, no matter how rain it is, no matter how much fog it is, or how rippling this ocean is, they stay true and they stay strong and fully intact. Now there may be some erosion, there may be some polishing, there may be some weather changes, but that happens as we age, right? I think it's just really important to go with the flow of life, that if you feel it's time to do something, it's time to do something. And they're taking me back to play. That if there's things that stop you from feeling like it's okay to have fun, let's try and purify that. Let's ask Spirit for help with that. And let's remember to have fun, to celebrate, to not be too serious, and to hit play on your life, essentially. That's the message I have. I hope it helped. If you'd like to let me know how, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If not, totally okay. But I love you all, and I will talk to you again. Bye, guys.